I think that the quickest way to change your life and transform your lifestyle is to become today focused, to practice today focused living. This is what I do, and this is what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. Now, today focused living is extremely simple and really easy to do, actually. When you're today focused, it means that you're not spending your day thinking about the past all the time and imagining the future all the time, because this is what we tend to do without realizing it. As humans, we tend to spend most of our day, most of our life even, trapped in this psychological realm of thought. Practicing today focused living frees you from all of that and brings you back to a very healthy place where you can actually enjoy life. When you're not focused on today, a lot of the time you're actually missing life. You're missing from your life, actually, because you're not there. You're up in your mind somewhere, remembering, imagining, past, future, anywhere but here. And here is where life is actually happening. This is how I practice today focused living. It doesn't matter what order you do these things in. It doesn't matter how many of them you do every day. What matters is that you do at least one a day and choose a few that you can incorporate easily into your daily life. And before long, you'll be practicing today focused living without even thinking about it. The first and easiest way to practice today focused living is to appreciate nature. Now, appreciating nature, that's something that you can spend the rest of your life doing without getting tired of it, without getting bored. When I say appreciate nature, what I mean is actually realign yourself with it. Appreciating nature can be as simple as sitting on a park bench and listening to the birds. Looking at the leaves on the trees. Noticing the sky. Smelling the fresh air. Appreciating nature is so important because it brings you back to who you really are. It brings you back to this moment. We don't realize it, but we spend most of our time living in this psychological realm of this mind-made identity with our ideas and beliefs of who we are and what's wrong with us and what we can and can't do and how our life is going to go. There comes a time in your life when you realize, wait a minute, maybe all that stuff actually isn't true. And we start listening more to the wisdom within us. This is the power that nature has. When you spend time appreciating nature, and it can be in a small garden, it can be even just looking out of your window, it can be even a plant that you have in your home. But if you can get out to a place where you can be surrounded by nature, even better. And this is the power that nature has to bring you back to now, to bring you back to your true self, where you can hear the wisdom within, as well as the church bells in the background. And you can start living life in a much more enjoyable way. Because this is what we want, isn't it? We want to make the most of the rest of our lives. Nature also calms you and clears your mind. So spending time appreciating nature quickly brings you to a good place. You know, appreciating your pet also counts as appreciating nature, because animals are also completely present and they help to bring you into this presence with them. They are very much just one with all of life. We can learn so much from animals, and from watching them, I allow nature to rebalance me and bring me back to this place of peace, tranquility, joy, wisdom, clarity. Eckhart Tolle says, "Let the tree teach you stillness." All of nature is inviting you to be present with it. All of nature. This matter of appreciating nature can be truly life-changing. The other thing I do to enjoy today-focused living is conscious breathing. As with nature, it brings me back to this moment. And taking a conscious breath is probably the easiest thing that you can ever do, because you can do it anywhere, at any time. Nobody needs to know that you're doing it. You're not disturbing anyone by doing it. You can do it in the middle of a crowded market. You can do it when you're feeling nervous at the dentist. You can do it absolutely any time. And, you know, I think breathing is probably one of the most underrated activities, because, again, something magical happens when you take a conscious breath. I focus on my breath, paying attention to the feeling of the air going in and going out. And the thing is, when you take one conscious breath, it feels so good that you kind of want to take another and another. So I recommend doing actually 3 if you can, or as many as you like, or as few as you like. The point is to go through your day taking conscious breaths. Again, it rebalances my being. When you take a conscious breath, it acts like an anchor and it immediately grounds you. Again, bringing you out of that muddled, confused, busy, chaotic mind back to this moment where life is usually a lot more peaceful than your thoughts about it. So I use conscious breathing as my anchor, and I do this many times throughout the day, many times throughout the day, because it's so beneficial. So how are we doing so far? I think it's not too difficult to take a conscious breath or two and to appreciate a bit of nature today. What do you think?